Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Good morning. Good morning. It's 7:30 to me, even though it's 6:30, guys. And I gotta change my plant light timer because it would come on at 6:30 every day. And today I decided to come on at 5:30. So there's that. Almost world. So it is the ass crack of morning, but I'm a morning person, so here I am. Here I am, walking like a hurricane. Ooh, 777, wish for an angelic tone, frequency. That's high. That's high. I like this one.
I'm here for
this one.
because I'm having trouble reading. Exactly.
Do I have some friends this early in the morning? Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'll take it.
I'm like, there's nobody going to be on. Good morning.
You tell the stories that matter most.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to forget about the change. Like, I was up, we're going to do Forest Fables, Positive Transformation, Enchanted something. Look how pretty that looks. Right? Turn it down a notch though. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at the frog. I feel like I'm watching a movie. I'm waiting for the princess to be sitting on the log. I got in the car. I'm like, please tell me it's like almost 7 versus 6 in the morning. Right? So I know the phone's changed, but I didn't want to roll over and check the phone. And I'm like, but I briefly looked outside and I'm like, it's not pitch dark though. I'm like, you can get up, Courtney. You're good. I felt like a kid in bed, like, we're going to wake anybody up. So, but I'm good. I'm here. And I went to bed somewhat early. I think by 10 I was probably sleeping. Oh, my beautiful plants. The loves of my life. The love of my life. Except this one cactus. I think I'm going to have to pluck them. The cactus pad. I think I'm going to pluck it. Plant the healthy side. So, yeah. So, good morning. Yeah, super cute, right? So I'll do that for our reading. So this, not looking so hot. It's all like droopy, so I'm going to pluck that later and replant the healthy piece on my list of things to do. On my list of things to do. So, and I put like 10 succulents in my Amazon basket the other day. And my mom's like, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I'm going to start sending you some succulents. So there's this page on Facebook. It's all about like succulents, right? I'm obsessed with it. My mom's like, this is what you do for hours? Watch this. I'm like, yeah, it's like bonsai trimming. You know? It's so cool. Well, here's the thing. I came across this succulent, and it had to have been how somebody... So maybe plants would be a good thing for you guys. I'm like, look at that. It's probably just somebody got really lucky, right? And I'm like, how am I ever like... So I tried to find it, and I couldn't. But I really like this one. So that one's in my basket. But I will watch these tutorials. Okay. I actually found it on that page, and my mom's like, really? And I'm like, well, yeah, like, I don't know. There's just like something about it. Like, I can just watch them, you know, work on the succulents. It's a lot like bonsai. And then you create a new flower, and you're creating a different succulent depending on the direction that you pluck it, right? But me, I love succulents. It's like one of my favorites. So to me, this is like exciting. See the petals, they just bud again. Isn't that cool? So I got some succulents in my basket. So I'm hoping for Christmas. She's like, well, where are you going to put them? Does it fucking matter? It doesn't matter. I will make a table for them, right? There's no such thing as an overabundance amount of plants and flowers. It's just not a thing. If my entire plant was like I could have an entire room like that and just have my bed in the middle, I'd be a happy fucking chick. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Right? So there's that. I just got pulled to a particular deck. We actually haven't used it in a while. All right. I kind of want to just kind of keep this over here, but then I feel like I'm going to get distracted. I'm already distracted. I'm already freaking distracted. Okay. We'll do Monday through Friday. Is that too loud for you guys? That's just going to distract us. That's just going to distract us. So let's get it off full. Let's get it off the full mode so it doesn't look as enchanting. Not too loud? Good. Let me run to the bathroom, brush my teeth. Good morning.
Yeah.
Did I wake you up?
Yeah.
It's 6:30 in the morning. Early bird.
Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh.
I'm on YouTube. I was gonna pee and brush my teeth, but he snuck in there before me. But he snuck in there before me. Bathroom thoughts. Well, we haven't really gotten to the reading, so I don't know if I'll have any. I was just gonna put lotion on, but then I was like, I gotta wait. I gotta wash my hands. Freaking kids, huh? I really gotta fix my little table over here. I'll put him right there. So this can be all nice and opened. Dun, 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 dun. I never gave my dad my silver. Oh dear Lord, what is he doing in there? Do I have to go upstairs? Although I can't go upstairs. My toothbrush is not up there. I typically don't even brush my teeth until after my coffee if I'm home. But I forgot to do it first thing before my coffee. And now there's like a dilemma. I just don't want to start the read yet. What was I going to do? I'd had a thought. I was going to do Monday through Friday. Clarify with those. Are these the ones? I'll do overall with these. Well, in a minute, I'm not even going to want to brush my teeth. What is the background link that you're listening to? Yep, I will let you know. I like it a lot too. It's the first time I ever came across it. Hey, Budsky. I'll let you know in a minute. I will paste the link to this video within this video when the video is over, but I will also, it is Meditative Mind. That's the channel. I just like this channel itself. It's uploading all the time. Over 5 million people subscribe to this one. I've been watching this one for years and I like it a lot. It's called Meditative Mind. Okay. And this one is Forest Fables, Positive Transformation, Enchanted Harp, Bird Songs, Echoes, and Rain. It's the first time I came across this one myself. It was posted 4 weeks ago. I was like, oh my gosh, look at the mushroom. I haven't been on this one in probably over a month. I will copy the link right now. I will send it to myself. I don't think, am I able to, I'm on my other channel. I'm not on the Mystical Moments on YouTube. Somebody said that the other day. They're like, why do you have 2 YouTube channels? But because before I was a YouTuber, I had a YouTube channel that I would watch my stuff on, and then I had to create a new one. That's why. Mind your fucking business. What do you think I'm doing with 2 YouTube channels? Like, fucking people are weird. Because it came off like I was being like sneaky, like I needed 2 YouTube channels to like stalk somebody or something. Like, it was just silly is what it was. That's all. All right. So I just jumped on my live. I'm going to paste it within this chat. And then I will paste it under the video as well. Okay, when we're off. All right. So if you want to click on it and see if it takes you there real quick, I'll wait for you to come back. You won't miss nothing, Jen, I promise. It's going to actually start over, which is cool because the beginning has a kick-ass fucking frog. I just love my frogs. It is a nice one. Look at the froggy. Look at how cute he is. Hi, buddy. And it's a real frog. I'd like to know what forest they're at right now. Probably Brazil. I don't know why I said Brazil. Brazil just kind of came to me. Can be anywhere, though. That's what I love about this channel. They create all their music, but they also, it took it to link perfect. It's Meditative Mind. It's got that little leaf in the corner. It's a great channel for music, for soft soundscapes and stuff like this. I've been using it for years. Perfect. I will also put it where I say read starts, yada, yada. I'll put the link down there too, because it's always easier to get to. In all reality, I haven't been seeing the chats pop up after the video's processed ever since they switched things over with YouTube. It's probably something I have to do on my end for people to go back and watch the live chat. So I don't know. as I'm like getting on, everything kind of seems the same, as if like live chat's accessible. So I must have to like go into like the settings deep within YouTube to fix it. So this one is 3 hours, which is good because I would recommend, me personally, when you go to bed, if it's an 8-hour video, I'd say 3 hours max, 2 hours max. Put it towards the 6-hour mark. Listening to, for me personally, but I feel like it's a collective message too. Listening to something for that amount of length of time, I wake up the next day and I feel like I'm like all fucked up or groggy. It's too much for me. Your brain can only take so much hurts, guys. You know, the longer does not mean the better. Okay? So I don't have an option to skip this ad, which is super annoying. So in 40 seconds, some of you are going to get blocked out. So I will wait a minute before I start this video. You can tell when people have, I think you can tell when people have like the high ads on or the high rate. It's like every 10 seconds or something. I'm like, are they fucking assholes? I have it on the lowest one, and I don't know how many ads you get, but you can tell when people are pushing their content like that. But all they're doing is making money. They're not pushing their content. YouTube doesn't push the content because you have on higher ad revenue. I'm just kind of like, I think my revenue in the last 2 months only had gone up like $30, $40. It's not anything substantial. It's not anything that I feel like, ad already inserted. It's not anything where I feel like it benefits any of us. It's more annoying on your end. That's where it comes in, where they want you to be like, no ads, pay $5 a month. That's where the company wants to take advantage of you guys. It's shitty. It's the government for you. It's pretty fucking shitty. All right. So again, meditative mind. It's a beautiful, they have great music. And I really like this one. It's been, well, I haven't watched it in that long, but I like how, like, the scape itself hasn't moved, but this person just found a really good location to get the noises. Maybe that frog was real, maybe it wasn't, looked real. But they do go to locations like that, so once in a while you see a glimpse of a person walk by or something, if you're watching it. I just happen to only notice that when it's connected to my TV or something. You know what I mean? Which makes sense. I mean, I love that people do this. They go out. And people, you know how much these people make a lot of money doing this, guys. So you guys are stuck in a 9-to-5 job. You could be traveling the world selling your freaking music, nature music, or having your own website. It's little things like this Are you stuck in the rain for 3 hours? I don't know. Maybe the day before you build yourself a little hut. You know what I mean? You take a nap and you let it record for hours and hours and hours. Figure it out. You know what I mean? When I travel, I can't wait. I'm just going to record for you guys live and we're just going to have a blast when it comes to certain stuff. But, yeah. No, government doesn't want us doing this. Real quick, I came across this guy and I sent it to myself and I was like, this is like the average person just bitching. But there was something about it I haven't picked up on yet. But it's so true.
And I'm traveling. And currently I've been sitting at a beach for this.
It's 2 minutes long.
So I'm 31 years old. I just quit my job, sold my house in Chicago, bought an RV, and I'm traveling. And currently I've been sitting at a beach for the 7th day in a row. And I thought to myself, I wonder, this is probably what retired people feel like. That freedom. I just learned how to find it at a younger age, which is whatever. That's fine. But then I started thinking a little more, and I was like, well, what's the average life expectancy of somebody in the United States of America? And it was 77 years old. So I did a little mathy math, and I was like, so I'm expected to retire at 63. Well, let's just go with the average, right? And die 14 years later? You mean to tell me that you want me to fucking work? Damn. You want me to work for, I don't know, 18 to 63? I mean, I was working since I was 13, so that's what, 50 years. You want me to motherfucking work for 40 to 50 years of my life so I can die 14 years? Fuck that bullshit. You ain't getting me to do that. Bye. I don't give a shit what anybody says about me. I don't care if you think I'm lazy. I'm going to figure it out a different way. I'm not doing that. That sounds ludicrous when I actually put it together. People out there celebrating their retirement and dying of cancer a year later. But it makes sense because they don't want you to live a long time. We're just like cattle. You know, when you retire like cattle, it gets old. So, I mean, the sooner you die, the less Social Security they got to pay out on you. Well, that's a whole nother rabbit hole. Yeah. No thank you, American Dream. Fuck that bullshit. Honestly, I'm selling my college degree if anybody wants it. Right now, I think it only costs like 38 grand. So if you want it, it's all yours. Oh, cheers to freedom. Love you.
Not cute. Look what I just fucking found. This was not there. This is my planet bracelet. You hear the bells going off? What are the fucking odds of that being there? It was like that wasn't there when I was searching. I know, bells. I can hear you. Isn't that insane? It's got these little things that were never there before coming out of the bracelet. What's holding it together? Because I would have trimmed those, so I don't know what's up with that. But, oh my gosh. I'm like, is this fucking real life? So, again, I should not wear red coral mixed with these. So, again, I'm very cautious about what I mix together. But I'm totally fucking stoked. Yeah, I know Spirit moves my stuff a lot, but it's not like noticeable unless I'm looking for something. Because I was like, all right, I like the silver rings. I love this one because it's just spinny. I've had it forever. And I was like, maybe I want to wear one right here. And then I went to go pick it up and I was like, What the fuck? Like, this was in such an obvious place. Guys, I don't know. It wasn't there. But yesterday on that piece of paper, I wrote planet bracelet, right? And I looked at it last night and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to put it right. I'm going to put the note right here so I don't forget. And sure as shit, I went over there to find something else that was silver. There it was. So, but yeah, I mean, there's people like that all the time talking. People know that, you know what I mean? That's not a shock. I'm not sure why I saved it or sent it to myself. Maybe it was to share with you guys. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But it's so true. And I love that he was proud of himself too. Like, you know, government's not going to be happy, but I found my freedom at a younger age, which is so true. Good for him. You know? But people will look at him like, you're just going to take that fucking $40,000 degree and put it down the shitter. Yep. You know? So, all right. There's something with these animals have been strong. I do love frogs. I do love froggies. I'll put them right there for you guys. Got everybody watching you. Got everybody watching you. I love this. I love the roosters. So I'm glad I got them because the rooster is more of a protection. So whoever's got an evil eye on me, guess what? The rooster's got you. Had enough of that shit. Right? Right. My little elephant that Jade got me. I almost said in Peru. Jade did not go to Peru. This is Punta Cana. So, might be something. Maybe the music is Peru. At first I said Brazil. So, some of you, I'm hearing cheater. Somebody cheated. They could have cheated on you. Or you're dating a cheater. I don't know what that's about. But I hope that doesn't come out in our read. That'd be a waste of energy. And it's tough to have reads like that because you never know and who it's talking about, when it's talking about. I guess you want to sit there. Little Palo Santo. All right, this definitely something with animals. Because I was like, look at my Ganesha, just my Ganesha sitting back there. But next to Buddha. So again, it's a strong animal vibe. And right when I started this video, I got pulled to the cat whisker that was sitting right here. So I don't even remember this one because typically they're black at the bottom of my cats, but it's not black anymore. So I don't know if it just faded. So I'm not really sure where. Do you want to stay on the rock or not? I'm not really sure where we're going with this message. But I keep looking around for things. Oh, there's a little turtle over there. Actually, this turtle, I have a lot of little turtles. I like turtles. This one's from Punta Cana too. Oh, no, I was wrong. It's from Jamaica. I went to Jamaica. Okay, so there's something with other countries here. Because I said Brazil, Peru. It ended up being from Punta Cana. I thought this was from the Dominican when I went, and it's not. It's from Jamaica. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know where we're going with this. All right, so where is, I'm shaking the bells in case I'm looking for something over here. Well, I'm not shaking. They just shake when I go over here for something. Well, they usually shake a lot louder than that. And now I mentioned it, and now they're not even fucking shaking. Okay. All right. So what is it? It's we're going to do the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So we got a 5, we got a Virgo, we got Jupiter, we got Sag 3, North Node 4. I'm trying to think what the other one was that I saw. Where is it? It's like stuck in my head. Is that it? That's just masculine, feminine. Huh. Alright. The dice game. I don't know a dice game. The only dice game I know is CeeLo. And we don't got no dollar bills on me right now. I love that game. For those who have never played, it's a lot of fun. Play it with your kids. Play it with whomever. Gain money quick, lose money quick. All right. So let's start. 40 exactly. So that might be a message for you. The 4 is a nice solid number. And then you got it amplified by 3 zeros. So could be a very grounding week. I notice how that blew, which is not abnormal, guys, because I'm doing this, right? But, ooh, what's pricking me? That just pricked me. That never pricks me. It was stuck right there. Which planet is that? Oh. Which planet is the white one? Planet bracelet. There's no white one on this one. But it's in between the tiger's eye. Oh, come on. No, don't stop. Don't take me to these cheap-ass fucking websites. Thank you. Uranus, maybe? These ones are all together. I forget where I got this one, but oh, here's one. Solar system. All right, this is the one I have. But it's not telling me what planet it is. It's probably Uranus. Fuck. Where I got it, it told me which one's a which. Here we go. You're the sun. We got Jupiter, the brown agate, pink agate with Mars. Oh, did I blow it up too much? Can I just click on it? Because not back. Anywho, it's Mercury. And then Pluto with the brown stone. We got Neptune there. Venus with the tiger eye. So Mercury just pinched me. So the past is going to be at play. I also just got pulled to Jupiter, Saturn. Yeah, I'm getting pulled to all of them. Anybody know where Mercury is right now? I mean, the bells are ringing. I didn't even say anything. Very light ringing today, though. Where is Mercury right now? What degrees is Mercury right now? It's in the constellation of Libra. Mercury will go retro again end of December. Because we're out of the post shadow. So but it's in Libra right now, and Libra is all about fairness, justice. So just know that Mercury is at play with Libra right now. So things from the past are coming back around to be justified, is how I'm looking at it. Okay. All right. Because this bracelet never pinches me. So, like I said, Spirit just wanted me to have it when I was supposed to have it, I guess. This feels weird when I shuffle. This is I forget what stone this is. This is speckled. It's not a speckled Dalmatian, but I just got pulled to it for you guys. It's speckled. Anybody know the name of that? It could be speckled jasper. I think it's my speckled. Oh, I just got pinched again with Mercury. Fuck, man. Let me move Mercury. This is jasper. I just can't remember which one it is. I think it's Dalmatian jasper. Anybody want to look this up? Well, it's got to be a message for because I got pulled to it. I don't have a brown. Dalmatian jasper. Promotes devotion towards other people. Occasionally, people have nightmares as the black spots believed to be stuck or negative chaotic energy encourage use. This helps with a good night's sleep. It's good for anxiety, reduces stress, works with the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root chakra. That's a good one. That grounds 3 things. So it could be anxiety that anxiety that came through the other day. Also protects you from snake spider bites. It's a nurturer. It's tranquility, wholeness. So it's almost pulling me to like the music we're listening to. Be a good one. Excellent and insisting a good night's sleep. So if you're having trouble sleeping. Most powerful crystal for anxiety, that was the amethyst. Helps transform thoughts, one out. So it probably has a lot to do with promote devotion towards other people, raises one's confidence, showing you fully in controlling your path. Okay, so you guys have Dalmatian Jasper. Be a good one to sleep with. I'm getting pulled like that tranquil energy though, and it, which is pulling me to like the forest fables that I'm playing now. So and then I feel like you need something for your throat chakra though. Something going on with the throat chakra. What's getting shut down? I don't know. All right, let's just see. I was gonna start at 40, now at 48:30. So the 6th through the 10th. So what it is, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the 6th through the 10th, or even the 6th through the 9th, because I do weekend energy. So next 4 or 5 days, I am going to get a Monday through Friday card. I just want like 2 of these for overall messages. That felt really heavy on my pinky. So you could be weighed down this week. Inner child. And the gateway. So this Mercury might have something to do with like healing the inner child, like this, the gateway, something available. This is more subconscious, unconscious energy though, so it's hard for me to read right now. It's going to be different for everybody. I think your message is within you looking at this, if you want to screenshot it yourself, because I feel like this is like, it's not for me to like really decipher for you. And I just looked up and it was 555. So which is, I typically don't ever get messages like this where it's like, well, it's up to you to decipher. I think it's, I really don't want to hide my turtle. All right. So Monday through Friday. You might feel claustrophobic. I don't like that feeling. Or you could be making room for other things. Maybe you should set up like an altar. I don't like when the reading, this energy slow like this, but it is what it is. Mercury is going to slow you down a little bit for a particular reason. All right, Monday, November 6th. Wisdom, Tuesday, November 7th. The frog with healing. Frog's transformation. Wednesday the 8th. Energy, Thursday the 9th. Freedom. And Friday the 10th. I love how they're all coming out when I say the date and name. I don't know if anybody else picked up on that. And then we have sacred. Okay. It's a nice shift of energy. Be smart. Heal. Energy shifts on Wednesday. Or it shifts Monday going into Tuesday. But it's refreshing come Wednesday, Thursday. Friday could be a very sacred day for you. Which is the 9th, right? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Could be something with the number 9. I think. Who says that? I think. Like Cancer, I know is like I feel. Aries is like I am. I know a lot of them, but the I think. Who's the I think? Anybody? There's something particular. Is it Libra? There's someone or something particular. I guess it's not as relevant as I think it is, but oh, it is Gemini that says I think. Okay. So yeah, Mercury energy again. Mercury energy can be great, guys. It's people who know how to utilize it. You know. So yeah, something from the past is coming back around to be dealt with. It could be recent past. It could be like the way past. Tell me about Monday with wisdom. So this is the overall energy crowning, right? So this is kind of just telling you what the deal is. You got a lot of, I was going to say a lot of air or water, but you got, I'm just reading like air, earth, water. Three of Wands. Something could be at a distance. You got the Devil, the Fool, Nine of Wands that fell. But the thing I notice about this particular card, the third palm tree is on the floor. It's also an air element. Even though it's fire. Oh, fire doesn't have the line. There's something with air. Which is, it's weird because I picked up on the air like that too, even though it's fire. But it's something with air, so it's the air within your chart. What is this Three of Wands about? Queen of Coin, Three of Wands, Queen of Coin. This could be like a faraway message. I don't know what that means. The Eight of Cups. Walking away from something. I almost feel like you're walking towards something too with these feathers. Which again is air. What is with air in you guys right now? Could just be the Libra aspect. Let's see what else we get with these cards, because I don't really feel like these cards are talking to me. They are in the sense of like elements. So tell me about heal. King of Cups. Nine of Swords. Ten of Coin. Could be dealing with the water sign here. There's a little bit of anxiety. Could have been something that was long term with you and somebody. Could have to do with a masculine energy. Could have to do with a family member. So something's going to kind of get stirred up. It is energy of like you being anxious, a little bit of anxiety here. Feels like there might be some disappointment there. Tell me about this energy. I feel like the computer is loud. I never hear the computer. It was just 41 too. Like it's rebooting, or it's not rebooting, like overheating or something. I don't know, that's weird. You got the High Priestess. Following your intuition, using your intuition, looking deep within. You got the Page of Wands or some type of message with the Knight of Wands. It's funny, I got pulled to this deck, but this deck isn't really talking to me right now. High Priestess, Page of Wands, Page of Coin. It could have to do with children. Could have to do with messages, something that's already seated, needing to nurture it. This is typically a good energy. I just saw a snake's eye right there. Could have someone sneaky around you. What is this? Freedom. Ten of Swords. So you are freeing yourself from a situation that is no good. feel betrayed, stabbed in the back. King of Swords could be down with an air sign. With the Knight of Wands. So again, this is somebody that could kind of just want to hit you up. Definitely careful with your energy in regards to whatever this is. I don't know if this is somebody who kind of wants to tie you down because you got freedom, then King of Swords, King of Wands. This could be your energy and you just feel free. There's a nice energy shift right there with the Knight of Wands. Tell me about sacred. So the only major arcana I see here is the High Priestess, as if like it's the energy. Got the Nine of Wands. Do you want it? Do you not? With the Ace of Cups, a little bit of anxiety. This could very well be self-love, though. Yeah, we got the Tower and the Five of Swords. Like, that's manipulative energy. I almost feel like the Wheel of Fortune should be there, but you got the Moon. I need another deck. I don't know what's up with this. Okay, so now all of a sudden I'm really feeling this energy. So I don't know if I needed a major arcana. But the Tower and the Five of Swords is not good. It's very manipulative. Right? So I'm trying to figure out why they wanted me to use this particular deck, but I can't pick up on the messages here. And there's a reason for that. I don't know what it is, though. Why is that? Maybe you're not meant to. Like, there's a... Like, I can read the cards as in, like, it's the cards, guys. I get it. I get what they're trying to say. But, like, there's not energy within this deck, and I got pulled to this deck. So I feel like, I mean, there's energy, but not like that. So there's a message here in the sense of, like, just keep moving forward. Almost like you're ignoring this energy or something, which is what you need to do. You definitely need to ignore something here. Maybe something that once was sacred, you know, is no longer. And it's just like your main focus needs to be you right here. You are going to feel a sense of freedom come Wednesday, Thursday is a nice switch for you. Because you have other people's energy here. And it's almost like they don't want me to read other people's energies here. But they're here. Because I really think a lot of this, when I go to clarify, it's going to be negative. So I don't know if it's negative. I don't think for you, or I think it's negative for other people. What's the overall message with the wisdom? Well, with this Queen of Wands, Eight of Cups, Three of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, you could be dealing with an earth sign. Some type of offer. Tell me about this offer. I don't know. I don't think it's it's the best offer here. Yeah, see, the answer is no. The cycle will repeat. Okay, so you hear the bells? Someone might try to talk you out of something because the Eight of Cups is there. Or maybe you're like, this is pulling me to something I watched the other day, and the woman got baptized. And they were talking about something else. And they're like, why don't you just leave it up to God's hand? And the woman was like, no, because the guy was a pedophile. Let's get him off the fucking street. This isn't like, we've already attempted to leave it up into God's hands, right? So you have the same message. Like, so if you want to leave something up to like God's hands or spirit's hands, I wouldn't. I think that's the message in the sense of like the answer's no. So like, if you're like, I don't feel like you're overwhelmed here, but like the Eight of Cups is here. Okay. So I'm hearing like there is no ands, ifs, and buts about it. Right? So again, I don't know if someone's going to try to talk you out of something. Could be dealing with somebody in their shadow. I don't know. Like, this is a situation where it's like, no, the answer is fucking no. So it's a tough read. And I just heard this is tough to delegate. So tell me about this King of Cups, Ten of Pence. Because this is something that's kind of like gives you anxiety. You're healing from it, or you've already healed from it, but it's like the energy is coming back around. So somebody's going to want you to kind of understand, but we got pride, ego, and regret right there. One more. Or spirit wants you to understand or see something. Someone's watching you, but I feel like there's a little obsession there. There's a karmic partner here. There's other messages here that I don't like. I feel like there's like giving me anxiety. Yeah, the Nine of Wands is there. What's up with that? This is also election day too. I mean, it could be as mundane as somebody being like, oh, don't vote for that person. But, yada, 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 yada. Especially with the Ten of Pence being there. But I don't think that's really the message. Tell me about understanding. Then you got somebody just kind of watching. I don't know how I feel about the watcher. It almost feels obsessive. You got the King of Swords, which is over here. Tell me about this observer. Or you could be dealing with this. These are different energies. What the fuck? The Knight of Cups. So someone's got feelings for you. But it comes with the Three of Swords, Two of Swords. What's this compromise? I don't think you know what this energy is, to be honest with you. It feels very clouded. It doesn't feel obvious. Yeah, Five of Swords. That's manipulation. That's ego. You got the Queen of Swords. That's where I get the whole like answer is no. Do not compromise. But there's somebody else watching you that's kind of like crushing on you. With this Eight of Pentacles, like, it could be a work situation. I don't think so. And the Four of Swords. Somebody really wants to change your mind when it comes to something. This could have to do with work. Oh my God, you have so many fucking different messages here. It's overwhelming. Tuesday may be a very busy day for you. Three of Wands, Queen of Pence, Eight of Cups. That's like, no. Are these intertwined? I don't know. But there's somebody here who's like, wants you to like understand something, or somebody's going to make sure somebody understands something. That King of Swords can be a police officer, a lawyer, an authority figure. You have somebody else watching These are like 3 different stories, guys, with these cards. So I don't know who that is. That could even be a lawyer giving you a message. It's not like, you hurt my feelings, I want you to understand. Like, that's not what that is. That's like making something extremely clear. Then you have somebody else watching you. They're a little obsessed with you. They got feelings for you. I don't think this is ever going to come through. I don't know who this is to you. It could have been somebody you spent a lot of time with a 10 of pence. I don't think this is ever going to come to fruition, whatever this is. And then you got compromise. I wouldn't compromise. It's the 5 of swords. It's somebody who just wants to argue. It's more than drama. It's manipulation. They want you to like think about it. So I'd be smart here. And there's a karmic. So I don't know. Unawakened, settling. So somebody's kind of settling with somebody else. I don't fucking know. This could have to do with an ex and their karmic, vice versa. Tell me about this overall energy with the High Priestess energy, Page of Coin, Page of Wands. This is the nice energy shift of energy. You got union and conclusion. Someone's breaking up. Somebody could find out that somebody cheated. Somebody's watching somebody else. The karmic was over here as well. I don't think you have any idea of what this is, to be honest with you. It doesn't even feel like this situation. This could be a busy fucking week for you. A lot of this is happening around you. This overall energy here, because I feel like I'm seeing the separation card. So self-worth. So I don't know if this is balancing of the scales. I don't think that has anything to do with you, to be quite honest. You got the devil with this union and the 8 of swords. Yeah, no. See, this is somebody who just is wants to trap somebody. Something very karmic, something very toxic. Don't leave. Oh, I'm leaving. Don't leave. Like, the fuck? This is to me, this is not your energy, guys. This is energy around you. Maybe someone gets caught looking at your photos. I'm telling you, it's something weird. Like, it's something like other people are splitting. Well, if they decide to stay together, they're fucking screwed. I'll tell you that. There's no way you don't see that whole like devil 8 of swords. You got the sun with conclusion. So that tells me somebody is seeing something. What's this karmic partner? So is this somebody that does know their self-worth and they, you know, could they have been hiding something? I'm not really sure. You got the Queen of Cups with karmic partner. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. So somebody who portrays like they're all sweet and loving, you know. 10 of Pentacles, which is over here. So yeah, I don't know who that is to you or what that is exactly. I think that possibly could be linked to you guys. They have a karmic. They're with a karmic. Somebody that pushed you away. You were loving. You once had the 10 of Cups with somebody. Especially if you have an ex-husband, an ex-boyfriend you were with long term, your kid's father. It's something like that. And somebody else, like the devil, came in, right? Manipulated the fuck out of somebody. You were long term with somebody. They pushed you away so they could deal with a karmic. I think they're still dealing with this karmic. But now somebody is seeing something completely different. I don't even see a wake-up call here. But there's a shift of energy that comes in. Do I think this other energy is coming towards you? I don't. I think this is kind of what's going on behind the scenes. Because this is a very loving energy and it is linked to you, right? And you had this energy of the devil. Well, you were with somebody for a very long time. You could have even been married. It wrapped it up, right? Now, somebody had pull. This isn't even like, this is karmic for sure. It's the devil and the 8 of Swords. This is somebody who like emotionally manipulates. Like there's whatever somebody did on their end, it pushed you out. And they think they're happily ever after, but they're very fucking karmic. This self-worth, you know, I'm sure you have the self-worth. To me, somebody doesn't, okay? Again, the 10 of Pentacles is over here. So I don't know if somebody is like thinking about you, because you have somebody here. I almost feel like there's a little obsession here. Like it's not good. I don't know if somebody gets caught over here. I don't know what this is. Like you got somebody that's with compromises doesn't really want to compromise anymore. You got the 8 of Cups. So again, somebody is walking away from somebody, which happens to be over here, something on Monday. So I don't know if it's like a threat. I don't know what's going on here. There's threats with that 5 of Swords. What is this self-worth? This is somebody else's shit. I don't think it's being projected towards you. You got the Knight of Wands. So I don't know who this energy is. The 2 of Cups is reversed. This is just getting out of a situation, but that energy is good energy. You don't got to worry about that. And the Knight of Wands is there with the Star. You're being directed in another situation. So I don't know if somebody is going to attempt to come in and give you some type of clarity, or I'm sorry this happened. You might get an apology. I don't see an apology, but you might get an apology. It would seem premature to get an apology within a couple days of somebody else splitting, but then that goes to show that, you know, somebody can't handle doing their own fucking shadow work, if you ask me, if somebody's just attempting to run right back into apologize. And mind you, I don't even see an apology. So there's barriers going up in other people, new tribes, you know, barriers going up, whether it's legal or self-worth, and you block it because this is freedom. Getting out of a karmic relationship right off the bat does not feel like freedom. It's not a huge sigh of relief. That comes with lots of inner work, you know, working with your shadow, right? So that's how I know that's not you. There's another example of me knowing that that's not you, okay? I think this is somebody that you were probably once married to or have kids with, because the 10 of Pentacles come up twice and you got pushed out of the scenario. So they could be arguing about you. I'm not quite sure. At this point, who fucking cares? They're karmic. I keep hearing someone could have cheated, so I don't know if this is where that cheating message came into. Somebody could have cheated on you. You thought they didn't, but they did. Or these two cheated on each other and somebody's getting caught. Why are you in the mix? I have no idea. So I will tell you, ladies, if you have an ex-husband or you're with somebody long-term you have kids with, they have a karmic partner that, and somehow your name's getting thrown in the fucking mix here. Unfortunately. So I don't know what's up with that. Honestly, you ask me, this is your inner wisdom. You've already healed from a situation. Your energy is going to shift. You are free from this situation. You're on some sacred path. Like you can see, you got the 5 of Swords over here. This is somebody else's bullshit. I don't know why they're coming to you with this they might not be coming to you with this bullshit, but Spirit clearly wants you to know your name is definitely getting thrown in the fucking mix here, as if like you were the cause of something. Like this is personal. If I wasn't reading this message, you'd probably have no idea that this was even happening. And it was just 43. And it just skipped really fast. My feed keeps freezing. Can you guys hear me? Because it dipped to 36. We're back at 44. Can you guys hear me? Okay. So this is something you've already kind of maybe got past, or this is Mercury. It's all going to come rushing in again. Either it's going to come rushing into you, it's going to come rushing into them. Again, guys, just remember, like, don't settle whatever this is. I don't know if there's a divorce here. I'm not really sure what's going on, but to me, this is the past. This is Mercury. This has already happened. Okay. This is telling me a story. Like this has already happened to you. I don't know if you divorced because somebody cheated. You divorced because you both went your own way. I think like you both went your own way, but something's telling me somebody was cheating with somebody and you didn't know. There's something with cheaters. Like you're surrounded by cheaters right now for some. I don't know what that means, but like maybe a past scenario, someone cheated. Maybe your past scenario, something like, so I know it's like all linked, but you didn't know about something here. Like they were together. I feel like you guys split. You didn't know that they cheated, but they cheated. So if you thought you just kind of split amicably or it was time to go, no, there was somebody else in the picture. So did you guys recently find that out? Like say you were separated for somebody from 10 years now and you thought you guys just got a divorce or you thought you just split. Come to find out, like he was actually with her, she was with him. Because this is what the cards are telling me. And I'm not trying to put that in your head. To me, I don't even think you would give a shit. Because this is like, you've already freed yourself from this shit. You have nothing to do with this. The only reason why you would have anything to do with this, you would have kids. But I'll tell you, you don't have a relationship with your ex-husband or this long-term person that's in your life. Or somebody who played the role as a father figure. Because this is somebody that you spent a very long time with the 10 of Pence. You had a family with them. It was something like that. and a karmic partner came along and you were out of the picture. Just like that. But you have that self-worth. You got the star. You're being guided. Like, get where I'm going with this. Like, this is not a new story to you. Can anybody relate to this? I mean, I'm still going to read it without you guys relating to it in a sense. I mean, you might not know, but here comes Mercury. Okay? And Spirit wants you to know this person is not who you think they are. They say they said they didn't cheat, but they did. You were in a commitment with the 10 of Pence. This is not somebody you were just dating and there was never a commitment. This is not what this is. Unless you thought you were in some type of commitment. It almost reminds me of like me and my ex. It was just time for us to split, right? But it's kind of telling me maybe he cheated. Maybe that's another reason why, you know, you guys went your way. But personally, between me and him, we went our way because we went our way. And it's not the first time we had that conversation. It wasn't about cheating. It wasn't about another person. Maybe on his end it was, but not on mine. So I still had that strength to take myself out of a situation because I wasn't content. But come to find out, maybe he actually did cheat on me. And that's why it was so much easier for him not to want back in. You get where I'm going with that? Like, there's something happened that Spirit's clearly even telling me something happened. So I'm basically putting my story on blast. If anything, it's a little embarrassing. But what goes around will come around. I'm not worried about it. It's not going to change my outlook. It is what it is. It was fucking 8 years ago. You get where I'm going with that, guys? This shouldn't really have an impact on you. Why Spirit wants you to know that, I don't know. Maybe this karmic's like, ha, 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 ha. But it's like, joke's on you, sister. I really don't give a fuck. But somebody thinks you give a fuck. That's the problem. And you don't give a fuck. So this is the crazy thing. So I don't know if this person wants to like, oh, and he cheated on you. Like, you're past this. But somebody's stuck on you. So if you ask me personally, this has to do with them. Again, you've already passed this. So maybe they're going to split and he's going to attempt to come back your way. I don't see you wanting that back by any means. And there could be something with kids here with the Page of Wands being there and the Page of Pence. You know? Or maybe you knew somebody did cheat and you didn't say anything. And you have kids. And now your kids find out that their father cheated. And maybe your kids are old enough so you decide to tell them. I don't know what's going on here, but it's not looking so hot. But two people that are supposedly super in love, two people that are supposedly really fucking solid, especially if cheating. We all know how that goes. If you cheat and you end up with that other person, karmically, it will never, ever in the book of forever work out, ever. Because you went into something karmic. You can last 30 fucking years, but you're never going to work out. Because you didn't build a solid foundation. It was built off of karma. It was built off of trauma. It was built off of needs. You know? It wasn't built properly. It was built off of temptation and sorrow. So I wouldn't be surprised if eventually this person attempts to come back your way at some point, but I don't even think you would look their way. This person would have a nerve. So I don't know if this person thinks if they were to break up with this person, they can have that relationship back with you. You ask me, no fucking way. Damage has already been fucking done, buddy. And I am pushing that out there just in case somebody's watching my ass. There's no way. Forgive and not forget. Forgive and forget. Like, I could always forgive, but I would just hope the best for a situation. You know what I mean? With their future endeavors in their life, and get back on track with your life, your kids, yada yada, after breakups. It's stuff like that, right? Wish them the best. So they're arguing about you. So I don't know how you're coming into play here. But Spirit does want some of you to know that someone did cheat on you. And I don't think you were aware of it. And that's not going to be for everybody. So don't get your fucking panties in a bunch, because this is something that already happened a long time ago. This is more like Spirit telling you, I know you don't want to hear this, but this person is not who you think they are. Do I think this energy can just swoop right back in? Do they think they can swoop right back in? Maybe. I have no fucking idea, guys. But I don't like hearing that message. If this read has anything to do with me, I don't like hearing that either. But that's not going to make me more angry. It's not going to make me more bitter. It's sad. That's all it is. So maybe there is some sorrow here, because the sorrow didn't come out, guys, but I could feel the sorrow here. That's why I'm saying, like, this has already happened. So maybe this person is karmically getting what they deserve after a long ass transit. What is it? Every 14 years, every 8 years, and every 3 years, right? Karma kicks in, something like that, depending on your transits. And we are dealing with Mercury. So I think karma is really about to play a role here, and someone's going to see something clearly. And I don't think it's you. It might be you. Or it's one of these, or it's one of these two. 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Yeah, no, you're gonna be upset. Could you be upset now? You got the 8 of Wands, a message you didn't want to hear in a way. So could somebody be really bitter and be like, oh, well, he cheated on you anyway? You're gonna be like, this is said and done already. Like, I'm not surprised if they did or they didn't. Do you get where I'm going? It's almost like somebody wants to hurt you. But the damage has already been done. You've already been hurt by this situation in the last 5 to 8 years, for sure. Some of you within the last 20 years. That's what this is. So you can expect this energy to get some type of karma coming in. That's a given. That something like that is about to go down. So don't be surprised if you hear from an ex and you got a bitter fucking girlfriend or somebody that wants to cause more drama for you. Like, unfortunately, you guys got a situation going on like that. And I really am sorry for those who are going to experience something so fucking ridiculous. Because, mind you, this is already an ex of yours. This is an ex-wife or an ex-husband. This has already been said and done. Yeah, how silly does that sound? Like, he's with someone else the last 10 years. She moved out, but they're still in a relationship. Yeah, like, okay, sure they are. Somebody cheated. You gotta love those scenarios. I put myself in one of those scenarios years back. Remember that? I thought it was all kosher. I was told they were getting a divorce. They live in separate houses. Right? Yeah, okay. Right? So, like I said, there's karma rolling around. But this is somebody you definitely either have kids with, or you were common law married if you weren't actually married. I need to put slippers on. So I think Spirit is pretty much giving you a heads up because somebody wants to cause you drama. Somebody wants to come in to your life and give you clarity as if they're better than you or something. It's so petty. It really is. Or this could be somebody, I want to say this could be somebody you just dated and they found your number in the phone or something and they're like, oh, I'm the ex and blah, 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 blah. I was with them. I mean, it could be. I was with them for 10 years, yada, yada, yada. Who the fuck are you? And you're like, what the fuck? It could be somebody you just started dating. You know, I'm telling you, like, this is what this is. Mercury at its finest over here. Okay. But for some reason, this person thinks it's going to phase you. It's almost like, yeah, it is a little sad how the past went down. But you know what's going on between two people. You're not an idiot. You're not an idiot. Somebody thinks you are, but you're not.
Yep.
Yo. Would you like some Milky Poo?
Sure.
I'll go get some.
Yep.
Buddy.
Is that for my girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to bring down the whole jug in case Grandma needed it.
Nice. All over everything.
Or maybe someone's going to say that they did cheat and they didn't, guys. I don't know. All I know is that this was a long time ago and you know, this could literally be a situation where even if it was 20 years ago, karma's about to catch up to somebody. That's what this is. And it all stems from a past situation with you. So hopefully you don't allow this to get the best of you. because it's somebody else trying to stir drama, ultimately. So here we got the King of Swords, Knight of Wands, yeah, Ten of Swords. You've already freed yourself from this situation, guys. Is this a new situation, past situation? I don't know. You gotta love Mercury, right? But this is somebody, again, coming towards you. Seeing something differently. Or this is you that's going to nip something in the butt, but yeah, I said one more for this Knight of Wands. It's something karmic here. So to me, this is something for you coming to light. But you already freed yourself, so this is not something you should be forgiving. And it's crazy because I just said to you, like, you can forgive and just move on. But like, I think this story is coming out because it's so karmic, and what somebody probably did to you, the betrayal, you have no idea. You think this person's decent and they're not. What they've done to you over the years is not kosher. So I think this is just karma's catching up. And again, you've already freed yourself from the situation. And if this doesn't have to do with your ex-husband or ex-wife, this has to do with somebody else's ex-husband or ex-wife. But I think it's something that has to do with you and whatever's long-term for you. And a karmic came into the picture, and it's almost like you were shunned, or they looked at you differently. So they made sure your ex-husband or ex-wife looked at you differently. And you're just the Queen of Cups, you know? So this is karma catching up to people. This is what this is. But unfortunately, you know, you got bitter energy, and they might come around and try to like be like, and just so you know, they cheated on you. Like, okay. As if you're still going to be phased 20 years later. Like, it's just something so fucking dumb. It's just somebody that literally wants to stir drama into your life. And they've already caused betrayal. You're already very aware of this situation. You freed yourself from this situation. You're just trying to take care of yourself, your family, your work, whatever it is. It's still karmic. So you might have an ex-husband, somebody trying to come back around, again, saying, I'm sorry, even though I don't see a sorry. But so, like, if it's genuine, great. But if you ask me, it's not needed. But maybe they want closure on their end. If you ask me, you know, I don't know. There's some big mistakes that were made. And the thing is, I don't see you phased like that. So it's just kind of shocking to me that somebody still thinks that you're phased by this situation. If anything, you look at this situation as if it's just sad. Whatever this is, ultimately it's a sad situation. But that's all it is. It's a situation. So this is a strong message Spirit just wanted you guys to be aware of. You've already escaped this, guys. You're already, like, and some of you, if you think you're dealing with someone decent, you're not. That's another message here. Because you're about to see somebody's true, look at my voice, you're about to see somebody's true colors if you haven't seen them already, you know. So, yo.
Taking some keys to the go.
Yeah, see, Justice and the Two of Cups. This is, like I said, with the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck and Temperance, Two of Wands, Ace of Pens. Like, justice is just coming in for somebody. It's coming in. Justice is coming in for you. Why did it take 10 years, 20 years, 8 years, 4 years? I don't know, but it did. You're very sacred to a lot of people. And you know, it's here comes your justice. Tell me about this karmic. This is somebody's karma for betraying you. You got the Moon and the Knight of Pence. So, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Cups, King of Cups, Emperor. I don't know. Your good karma is coming in though. It's something you didn't see with the Moon being here. Or it's something you don't see. So it's almost like what I'm getting is like, here comes a very karmic situation for them. They're getting their karma. You're reaping the rewards of your karma for this karmic situation. Say somebody owes you $20,000 in back child support, you're going to receive it. It's things like that. I don't see child support here, but it could be for some people. You know what I mean? Like the decision is going to go in your favor. Because this karmic right here with the Moon, this is something you don't see coming with the Knight of Pence. Or it's something they don't see coming. Maybe somebody doesn't want to see you in a relationship and you got some type of relationship on the way. You got something on the way. And it's going to be real and it's going to be pure. And it's not going to be a fucking joke of a situation. I'll tell you that. Others of you, I hope the Eight of Swords already came out in this deck, right? I want to say the Eight of Swords. I don't know if there's jail time here. I don't know what's going on there. Got the Hierophant. I'm looking at that as a karmic situation for a minute. Damn. The Hierophant, the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit. Whatever it is, it's out of your hands with the Three of Pence. Spirit's taking care of this. The Hierophant, the Devil, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit. Holy shit. And the Moon. What's the overall energy here? All I know is that life's going to change drastically for the karmics. And your life is going to change drastically too, because it's like cutting ties. It's more than that. It's something bigger than that. It's like you're reaping the rewards. They're going to suffer through something. Something's going to go in your favor here. I'm not really sure what it is. Third party at the bottom of the deck. I don't think this is one of these fall. I don't think it's one of these, which is going to happen soon. I don't think it's one of these situations where you're like, haha, like you're breaking up. I think you can give two shits. You know what I mean? You've already abandoned the situation. You've already ascended, right? So this could be a completely different scenario, which is hard to decipher if it is or not. Because, guys, this is something that happened a long time ago. So this could be something currently, something else. And you've already been guided out of a situation, and it still has to do with your past. But you're abandoning this situation. You've already abandoned this situation, if you ask me. But now you karmically really get to abandon it. So I don't know what's up with that. Again, maybe it's legal and it has something to do with paperwork. Because you are abandoning the situation. You've already found your freedom. Now action's being taken with the Justice and Two of Cups on things that you didn't see. So somebody, I don't know if these two are being strategic and almost like wanted to plan some type of attack or plan something. But all their plans are about to go down the shitter. There was definitely something going on here that you guys did not know about, but Spirit did. I'll tell you that. Spirit did for sure. You're already ascending out of this damn situation. So it's almost like with the mirroring, guys, nostalgia, victim. They wanted you to be a victim. Two people were in it with the relationship and the devil. Two of Cups. They were mirroring each other, right? It was you probably have to do with this past. They wanted you to be a victim. They wanted you to surrender, you to be a victim. But you're being guided out of this. You already abandoned the situation and you're ascending. Get where I'm going with this? So you probably thought like only one person was karmic or they're both karmic, but you probably thought somebody was somewhat decent, and they're fucking not, because they were plotting against you. Two people in a relationship, both toxic as fuck, are plotting against you. You probably would think, oh, this person wouldn't do that to me. I got kids with them, yada, yada. No, they will. Because the two of them are toxic. Not just one of them, the two of them. Frickin' frack over here. Toxic as fuck. And there's something with a raid. The house might get raided. I don't know what's going on here. But here comes karma. Fucking, and you didn't see it with the moon. So I'm thinking you really thought somebody was like somewhat decent. And you could be dealing with a Virgo. But here comes somebody's fate with the Wheel of Fortune. You think like this is like Spirit being like, you really think you were going to frame this person? You really think you were going to plot against this person? Are you fucking out of your mind? There's something with that Virgo Libra energy warning video that I did a month ago, guys. Feels like it's coming into fruition here. This was two motherfuckers in a relationship, toxic as fuck, possibly a Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, doesn't fucking matter. This is somebody, two people plotting against you, so you were the victim. I think you didn't know the extent of this reading. It's so extremely unfortunate. These two might not even be breaking up. They're still fucking frickin' frack. It's sickening. So, but you got karma coming in for the two of them. Action is now going to be taken. Again, you've already abandoned this. You've already felt the betrayal of whatever this is. So karma's rolling back around, and it's not just with a fucking piece of paper, a signature. Like it's way deeper than that, and it's coming for them. I'm telling you, you had two people plotting against you. And again, you probably thought somebody wouldn't do that to you, but could be drugs involved, guys. Because I really think that you would think that this person wouldn't do that to you. This definitely has to do with you. Now, because they started off karmically, maybe one of them cheated and someone's going to get caught cheating. But this reminds me of like two people that would stick together even after cheating. It is what it is, guys. There might be drugs involved here. Because you wouldn't think that anybody would do that. You know? But people do that. So come today or tomorrow, someone's going to get you to try to walk away from a situation or something. Listen to your higher wisdom. Even if it's like a judge or a lawyer, I'm telling you, there's something it's whatever this is a big fucking deal. Okay? And Spirit's like, nope, absolutely not. I'll go in front of the judge. I'll go in front of the mediator. Like, it's something like that. This is what this is. Spirit's like, don't you fucking dare walk away from this and just be like, oh, maybe in the future it will get better. Be fucking smarter than that. Because you got two people plotting against you right now. Two. And this is somebody that you would think wouldn't plot against you. Especially if you have kids. They're plotting against you. It's sick. And if the two of them are cheating on each other now or something happened, they would still stay together. Because that's the two type of fucking individuals that they brainwashed each other. I really feel bad for anyone in this scenario, especially if you have children with them, because this is awful. So whatever you do, don't back out of something. There's like a verdict or something coming in on Thursday. I'm telling you, there's something. Or Tuesday where you get to finally heal, the energy shifts. You know, it just, I don't know what it is for everybody, but this message is as clear as day, and it's a shitty fucking message to deliver. And I really feel like Spirit had me wait until this week for this message to come out, because I could have dug to the truth with that Virgo Libra reading warning a year ago. This could have been something a year ago, a month ago. And now all of a sudden, all this shit wants to come out. So something's happening this week in regards to this situation. You might hear somebody's getting locked up. You might hear something about drugs, something about children. Somebody cheated on somebody. But I think it's way more than that, guys, because you got two people right now plotting against you. I don't know if they're going to try to frame you as if they're the victim. Like, I'm telling you, like, somebody is fucking themselves over big time right now. Especially if, I don't know, guys. This could be the universal law, but there's something here with Mercury and Libra. And this King of Swords keeps coming out as if it's a lawyer or a judge, because that's who they represent in the deck of tarot. So it's so unfortunate, because I don't think you would have any. This is what shocks me. Two people that are toxic as fuck, and one of these people you were with for a very long time, if not married to, are plotting against you. Chances are it's that Virgo energy. It's the Virgo within their chart, the shadow Virgo for sure, okay? But the thing is, guys, you've already ascended. You've already are free from this situation. So now the law is going to come into play, or the universal law is going to come into play and deliver karma, because you don't see it either. You don't see that this person, you must think this person is somewhat decent, and they're not. And I don't like delivering that type of energy. This, you have an ex, and even if you have kids with them, they're plotting against you. Like, this reading is kind of upsetting me, because I could be part of this story too, guys, and it is disturbing. Because you're just like, oh, you just think it's that one karmic, but it's not. It's this person too. That's the part that's just, it sucks. Because I don't think you had any idea. You knew probably someone lost themselves, but you didn't know to the extent. Okay? Like, they're in deep, dark Virgo energy. And there's no taking them out of that. The only one who could take them out of that would be spirit, right? They chose the darkness. This reading is just upsetting to me. Because I feel like it does kind of have a placement for me too, guys. And I have kids with somebody. So, I mean, this reading is disturbing. I get it. Like, oh, they're going to get the karma, yada, yada. But it's not about, like, I don't know. Like, they can, like, whatever. It's the kids that hurt here. And that's the part that maybe if it's my part of my story too, like, I was blind to, like, he wouldn't do that, yada, yada. Guess what? He did. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it sucks, guys. It sucks. But it is what it is, and they're going to get what they deserve. So it just... For some reason, Spirit wanted you to know this week. Not a month ago when I actually did the reading. This week. So I don't know why this week is so significant, but it is. Because they might attempt to... I just heard something, steal your mail. I don't know what's up with that. So, guys, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't fucking... Like, something with mail. I don't know. So... just hang in there and hope for the best when it comes to your children, if you have children with this person. That's all you can really do. Like I said, guys, you've already freed yourself from this situation. It does look like there is an energy that's going to come around this week and try to wreak havoc on you. Or something. Because something karmically is going to go down with them. Very well deserved for what, their own actions. And this involves two people. Two people. With that Hierophant there, the devil. Two fucking people are going to get karma. Probably in different ways. I don't know. But it's coming in. And Spirit wants you to know. So... just know that you are loved, and be careful here, because you have the Tower with the Five of Swords. I think you're going to be shocked. Or this could be what's shocking, is me reading this to you, and if it resonates. Or it could be a read. This is hard because you don't know if this is your read or not. It's one of these situations because it happened a long time ago. I mean, you might know if you got enemies or people that don't like you, but two people are about to get karma. I think you and this person were already done with. So it's not just one person getting karma. It's two people getting karma. So you might hear from somebody this week, or hear through like something through the grapevine or something. And then you'll probably know it's your fucking read. Because in a way, it's kind of bittersweet. Because I do think you're going to get some type of clarity. And it does bring the Five of Cups, and it does have to do with your past. But you're like, or the message I'm delivering is just bittersweet. And not to mention, you're gonna have a busy week anyway, is what I'm being told. This is just Mercury coming back around. We didn't even get to like the other energies that you're probably gonna be in. So Mercury is heavy this week for people, where karma is about to be delivered in different ways than you can imagine. Okay, so sacred, continue to dream big. You definitely got two people that were trying to manipulate you, or are still going to attempt to like be kosher in your life. One of these two people are going to try to make their way in. Yeah, communication. Someone's going to attempt to put you at their fucking crossroads. You know, and to me, they don't got a fucking chance. So continue to do what it is you do, because this isn't you being torn. Do I listen? Do I not? That's not what this is. Like, this overall energy is toxic as fuck, and no one's going to put you at your fucking crossroads. This could be, you got mute and release. I was going to say this could be something more positive on a positive note. It has nothing to do with them, because it's laying under sacred, but you do have the Five of Swords being there. So just continue to do what it is you do, release it. You have a lot of sacred energy around you on this particular day. You're going to be extremely successful. Okay. Two of Wands, Four of Wands. You're going towards your own life, your own foundation. You're going to be very successful setting up your own foundation. You're going to find that balance. So just know by Friday it gets better. Friday, the 9th, the sun with the 9th, it's a very sacred day for you. You're going to commit to something. It could be work. It could be taking care of yourself. You got forgiveness. This is something else, though. It could be, fresh start. It could be something within you, forgiving yourself, moving on, forgiving somebody, like I said, but just you're moving on to something extremely sacred and solid. Could there be another person here? Maybe. But it's a sacred day for you. Oh, Ace of Cups. What's that? The Knight of Wands. Do I want it? Do I not? Self-love here, because it's like the Tower and the Five of Swords. But like, could be what you're going through is somebody attempting to put you at your fucking crossroads here. But you're releasing a situation. Something's going to be extremely successful. There could be some type of offer, but you're finding the balance with something. You're going in a new direction. Two of Wands with the Four of Wands. Extremely, I just heard sacred. A solid foundation here. You're committing yourself to something. You are forgiving a situation or trying to something, and you're going to have a fresh start. So come Friday, the energy definitely shifts. I think it shifts more Wednesday, Thursday. If you got to block people, block them. Something about Friday, November 9th, that it's a very sacred day for you. Does it involve somebody else? Is it just you? I don't know. Is it a work offer with the Knight of Pence? A dream? It's something that puts you on a path. Like I said, karma gets delivered in this situation, right? And then the good karma, reaping the rewards, comes in right after that. This is how you know this is a lot more karmic than you think it is. This could be your energy shifting, your mindset. It could be something, it's something where it changes your mindset. And it could be as simple as energy. And that alone is a blessing, because nobody wants to sit in sorrow, or I can't believe this was happening, or you know what I mean? So if a spirit's even come in and swap the energy, you got two people that think they're highly in love, or they're plotting against you. Maybe the energies switch. Maybe that sorrow now comes to them, and that happiness comes to you. The wheel is here. What goes around comes around. You know, again, that could have something to do with work. That would be you getting a job if this has to do with work, some type of offer. Might be something about relocating here, but, or it could just be a different company. I'm not really sure. What is this Knight of Pence? The tables turn drastically. Somebody could have gave up the good karma too. They didn't have a choice. Seven of Swords, fingers crossed. This is like lies though. Eight of Wands with that communication. Deceptive. Six of Coin. So be careful. Queen of Wands and the Empress. The Six of Coins. I like the Six of Coins though. That could be positive with the Eight of Coins. Yeah, so it could have to do with work with the Nine of Cups. So yeah, there is some type of happy turnaround. This is definitely a happy turnaround. That Seven of Swords could just be like, hopefully it's not sabotage. Hopefully you don't sabotage something. Do I think it's lies? It's not lies. Why is it coming in Seven of Swords? I don't know. Could have been how shit went down. I don't know. Or it might be something you try to sabotage. Like, I don't know. I hope it works out, but it might not work out. But this is something that you ask me, it will work out with the Six of Coin, Eight of Coin, and the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it might just be hard for you to make this one tiny little decision when it comes to something on Friday. Only because there's something in the beginning of the week or midweek that's just exhausting and it's unfortunate. But something definitely sacred about whatever that is. Let's see if I can get your best advice for that. Best advice for my spirituals when it comes to this Knight of Pentacles. You're finding balanced emotions. Like I said, it could even be, like I said, emotional, and it puts you on a path where you can focus more. You're committed to work. You're committed to yourself. Like, to me, that would even be a blessing to a big shift of energy like that, especially if this is like all really like going down, and it's going down. Jellyfish are grateful creatures. Trust the ocean currents of where they take you when it comes to your sacred destination. Take a moment to evaluate and how you want to spend your energy. Sometimes we cannot see the grand picture and caught up in the moment. If we're unable to see the lesson of a situation teaching us, we can get entangled in our own emotions and the need for control. Are you holding on too tightly to feelings that don't serve you well? It's easy to see a situation and feel calmer. Find the peaceful place within the home, outside of the home, spending time and just allowing your emotions exist without judgment. Take a breath, acknowledge them, let them go because it no longer supports you. Use this card to step back and rebalance your position. Be mindful. So yeah, you are about to, the energy is about to shift. Like I said, that alone is a blessing. Because you're about to take a sacred destination. And it is. So to me, that Seven of Swords is basically letting that go, being positive and hoping for the best in a situation. Because it doesn't look bad, and I sense that right away. Is it something that you could possibly sabotage? Maybe, but it does stem from like what this is, so it's like, it's like one of those, but something can really work out So towards the end of the week, guys, the energy gets, I think midweek, the energy subsides. But there is something about when karma is delivered to these two, your good karma is also delivered. So I don't know if something happens Monday, Tuesday, the energy shifts a little, because this is where shit gets ugly, but you've already freed yourself from a situation. But like, there's something about like Thursday. By Thursday, your good karma is coming in. And again, even like I said, with emotions is a blessing, because no one wants to be held back with what this is. So this is like snip, snip. This is bigger than just snipping cords, like spirit's handling something. And I can't shake the feeling, as soon as shit goes down here, shit's going to get a lot fucking better for you. And spirit's been waiting for this moment. It's time for you to have fun, play again. The gateway is opening. Your life's about to change drastically, but something needed to be delivered first. So don't be surprised if you hear something in regards to whoever this frack energy is. And again, it could have something to do with something that happened fucking 10 years ago, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's a shitty read. The energy shifts. And me as a reader, if I have anything to do with this, that part itself is a blessing. But what you've endured really fucking sucks. And I don't know what you've even endured in between this time frame. But your karma is about to switch, and you deserve so much better than what it is you've gone through. To me, you're not getting stuck in this energy. It's other energies. And there's something about what's happened in your life in the last 6 months, 4 months. It's just, your life is on a completely different path. So there could be some reminiscing. I don't think there's a shit ton of sorrow. There's definitely disappointment. You might not see all of this, but see inner child, third party, like you've dealt with a lot of shit in the last 4 to 6 years, I heard, if not longer than that. And your life is about to change, guys. Not just your energy, like your life is changing. It is shifting. If you haven't had the best last 6 years, 10 years, 20 years, you're about to have, your life is about to be extremely different. So it is something with your Akashic records as well, and what you've gone through and how you've healed. Like there's been a big transformation in your life too. Like maybe you were down in the dumps for the last 5 years, and frickin' frack were just living their life as if whatever. Well, that's gonna catch up to them, and now for the next I'm here in your lifetime, you're gonna live how you should be living. I don't know how many challenges you got through. It's something with your Akashic records. Like you were meant, almost like if you've been alone for, 10 years, 20 years, you won't be alone anymore. If you were struggling with money, you won't be struggling with money anymore. If you were depressed for the last 30 years, you won't be depressed anymore. Like that's the type of switch that I'm feeling for the collective, which I just got the goosebumps. Like, it's strong. Like, your life is going to switch drastically. It might not be overnight, but there's a reversal with karma here. So I don't know if spirit had to like place, I just heard 6 people, place 6 people in front of the judge, okay, like the council. And it's like, though, you're getting everybody's fucking good karma. I don't know. But I heard there's 6 people in the last 10 years, 20 years. It's not just these 2 people. So it's coming. Yeah, it's, you know, I don't know. The bell's just ringing. I don't know how, you know, this transition can take time. Don't think it's going to happen overnight, but there will be an amazing energy shift at some point this week. And that is something that kind of does happen overnight. So for now, just be thankful for that. You know, the winds are changing for you. Especially if you're like, oh, I have bad luck. Yeah, no, I was going to say, yeah, but no, it's not like that. You know, whatever you went through, I just heard for 8 years is what you've had to go through. So the rest of your life, it's how you're going to make your judgment calls in the future is why somebody had a really long transit of a lot of ups and downs and learnings. I mean, it sounds like me and a lot of us, right? But that's because I started YouTube and stuff. This is a massive message for millions of people, guys. There's billions of people on this planet. So like I said, this message is for like millions. This energy is for millions. Which helps the collective ascend, right? It raises people's vibrations so Earth can ascend. So this isn't just like a small group of people. It's something you agreed to within your Akashic records. You know, whether it's to be single for 20 years, whether it was to like see things clearly, or whether it was like some people go in and out of relationships and now you're going to be single for 8 years because you're going to be happy, but you always thought you needed somebody. You know, it's however it's going to roll, it's to utilize the collective. It's to work with humanity. Okay. And this is what I love about this type of energy, because it changes the vibration of the earth. This is not just like a simple, like, haha, my past is getting karma. That's not what this is at all. Because the karma they get might actually affect you in a sad way, because, you know, it's not, we have a heart. We do care about people. And when you see people go downhill, it hurts. But you've learned enough lessons over the amount of time where you won't fall victim. And I think that's why there's been a long period of time for some of you guys, because Spirit didn't want you to fall victim. If this switch would have happened a year ago, good possibility you could have fell victim. Good possibility you wouldn't have saw something the way you needed to see something. So again, this isn't something that's just happening overnight. In a way it is, but it's not something you're going to recognize extremely overnight. This is going to take, you know, a couple months. Do I feel like you're going to feel the energy overnight? An energy shift? Yes. But for you to get to where you need to be on your next path is going to take a little bit of time. And for some of you, it could happen overnight. It could be an overnight fucking sensation. You can win the lottery overnight. There's a lot of things that can happen overnight. But this couldn't have happened a year ago. This can only be happening now. Because it's also a collection. It's also a collective ascension that's happening here. And this makes sense on why I feel like this reading had to wait until this week. So there's something with the transits this week. It's the placement of the transits. And I think it's going to be like a smooth transition. Very subtle. I don't think it's like a powerful full moon or something like that. Like I'm telling you, it's like something like that. Courtney, there's a chicken on your table. Yeah, there's a rooster. Protect us from the black eye. Protect us from the evil eye. It's a chicken. It's a rooster, not a chicken. It's a rooster. So, it's a good read, guys. I love you guys. And I will the good luck in Portugal. Yeah, they're actually the good luck in a lot of things. I never really looked at it like that. I ended up getting 3 one day because I was like, oh, look at this random fucking chicken sitting by itself. Rooster. And the other one was white. I went around the corner and there was a white one. This was Christmas time last year. And because I was shopping. And I was like, oh, little roosters, what am I going to do with them? And I picked them up, and then it was like 20 minutes later, I went around the corner for something, and there was another one sitting there, and I was like, oh, I can't leave you on the shelf. Yeah, and then, yep. And then I got the pink pair that I was going to give to Mia, and I ended up keeping it. So, because when we looked into it that day, and I think I did a YouTube thing on it, let me tell you about the 3 roosters in a pair. Right? So it was a very symbolic message after I was looking up the meanings of things. So I kept the pair. I kept the pair. It was the balance. It was the feminine energy, the masculine energy, but it was all the other meanings behind the rooster and the pair. It was just perfect for that day and the energy and how I came across each one individually at different times within the store. And the white one's over there. I'm like, I can't believe like I'm going home with roosters. Like, I remember having this conversation with you guys. Like, I was really shocked. Oh, so the other 2 are white. I thought, okay, I didn't know the other 2 were white. I was like, where's the other one? It's right there. So we got the white one. And then the other white one. So he was the only one. So maybe those ones are chickens. I don't fucking know. But no, I think they're all roosters. The roosters. So I just got pulled to my little owls. And the owl was the first card out. So yeah, funny story, but it was around this time last year that I came across all 3 of them sitting in different places. And I was like, I can't leave you guys behind. I couldn't leave the fucking roosters. I couldn't. I was baffled. I felt like I was attached to the fucking roosters. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with these? Yeah, you guys remember, it was a cute story. And then I saw the pair, and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with a pair? I'm supposed to be Christmas shopping for other people. And that's when I picked up my vase the same day, this vase over here, that the kids actually picked up for me, and it ended up being like a Christmas present for them because I didn't want to spend $180 on a vase. So my kids spent $180 on a vase. It was all the same day, right? So, yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. I would never spend that much money on a vase for me. But I'm attached to that fucking vase. I love it. I forget where it's from. Speaking of countries, right? So, I just heard India, but I don't think this one. I don't think this is from India. This is from Turkey. It's from Turkey. So I'm off with all the made in Turkey. I'm off with all the locations. So I don't know what type of message that is for you guys, but there is something with countries. I don't know. It could be your next adventure. Who knows? But I love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and a good week. Don't let this energy get the best of you. I really think it's just something within our charts. And if it's something within our charts in the sense of it has something to do with a global ascension again, right? And it's what we agreed to. So our agreements are within our chart is what it boils down to. So write it out however it comes to you. It could just be thoughts of the past, right? And all the things that didn't kind of work out. You could just be reminiscing on things that just really hurt you, and nobody wants to reminisce on that intentionally, right? That's tough energy to work with. But for some reason it's coming in for you to evaluate. Because if it, like I said, they're telling me if it was like a year ago and this transition happened, it wouldn't have gone down the way it was supposed to go down. So prime example of divine timing, prime example of global ascension. So that's probably why it's going to be a busy week. You know what I mean? Because I don't think there's any main transits happening. I feel like it's just part of the global ascension, and people are going to be like, what the fuck is it? I just said a blue moon. What the fuck is it? A full moon? I swear to you, I feel like somebody's going to say that to you this week. Like, it's not even a full moon, or they're going to say something like that because other people are going to notice the shift. But this shift is only for a certain part of the collective, which is still millions, which is enough for people around them to realize, like, what the fuck is going on? Because there's not any big transits this week. So, I mean, there's probably some transits, but nothing that would... What this is part of the ascension. Okay. So, there's that. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. I love you guys. I can't believe it's only 9:00. I will also post the link to this in the video when I said read starts at yada yada. Okay. So, new moon on the 13th. Nice. The new moons are nice, but that's not a big enough transit to affect millions. It is, but this not in a sense of like what this is. This is part of the global ascension with how the universe is swapping karmas. It's hard to explain. So it's more than just swapping karmas. This is life altering. You know. So I don't want to get into that because I'm all like, ugh, you know, it's not. It sucks. It sucks. But it is what it is, and it's now out of our hands, especially when you try to, you try your best, and it comes down to, there's nothing you can do because, So Spirit has that part covered, and everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to. It's not just a judgment call. No, it's a big judgment call. It's not a 3D judgment call. So if you got caught this week, it's not just a judgment call being that made. If you got to sign a paper, it's not just a judgment call being made. Does that make sense? It's so much bigger than that. It's so much bigger than that. And I just heard that something with politics, and that makes sense. The election is Tuesday. So I think there's going to be some big players getting knocked out of the race. And it's people that don't belong on the high horse are getting knocked off. So let things happen. There's always major stuff happening, and it's usually transits around the political parties, but this happens to be in regards to global ascension. There's bigger players at play here, so try to flow and just know that the energy is gonna switch up. Okay, hang in there. This was not an easy reading. It still has a really bright outcome, guys, but I think Spirit honestly wants you to sit with the fact that it's not an easy reading, and really evaluate your life and how far you've come. I don't think this, as great as this transit sounds, it's going to be harder than you think. The energy will be lighter, but there's still going to be some sorrow because it affects other people within a family dynamic in multiple ways, not just karmically. Okay? Again, like with me, I know eventually it's my time to move. It's going to be hard. I'm talking different aspects of your life, guys. Okay? So it's not the easiest energy to work with. So work with it. Be proud of how far you've come. And just know, Spirit's on your side here. And it's not one of those messages like remain, heavy and you have faith. It's your action is also needed. You play a role here. And for those who are kind of been putzing, the energy is going to shift. Like when it comes to me and the other channel, like I feel it's coming, and maybe I needed to wait to get past this little period before my momentum picks up. Does that make sense? I don't know. That kind of makes sense to me. It's things like that. Just had to wait for whatever this next wave is, because I do feel like you're going to be sitting in these energies. And they want you to sit in these energies for you to realize how far you came. And they want you to realize, it is disappointing. But I also feel like there was somebody that you probably thought was somewhat decent and they're not, So it's reevaluating things. It's not always easy and it's not always comfortable. And there's more than one thing going on in your life, that's for sure. So yes, it has a great outcome, and it's going to serve you. But it's still a lot to swallow, and it's really not the whole, oh my God, or did someone cheat? That you're over that. What needs to be swallowed is so much bigger than that, and it's linked to the hurt that's been caused. And it's not just hurting one person. There's family involved. So, but there's going to be a nice switch for the family too, guys. Okay, nice switch with finances. It's going to be a nice switch with a lot of stuff. But like I said, say somebody wins money I feel like I'm missing something here. Say someone wins money. A year ago, you might have, gave somebody $500,000 to buy a house because it's family, right? Or you wanted a safe place for somebody, like things like that. You know what I mean? Now, you wouldn't do it. Right? Think a year from now. Think a year ago. Would you have helped somebody out because they were family? If you won $1 million, $10 million, you probably would have. Would you now? Probably not. We should find maybe other ways to help, maybe. But it wouldn't be the way you would have a year ago. So there had to have been a lot of fucking growth in the last year with you mentally, emotionally, mentally. So there's a lot that's changed since our last wave when that's come to this ascension. Ascension's not overnight, it's gradual. And I think that's a good way that spirit just put it, because a year ago you would have done something differently. You wouldn't take the same route now. And that's a good thing. So just know you're part of that sacred path. But it also needs you to partake. You're eventually going to see someone's true colors soon, guys. I think that's going to be a tough one to swallow, too. Whether there's drinking involved, drugs, it doesn't matter. Something's going to come to light. Whether someone tries to frame you, because we're getting that whole framing energy again, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, if I had anything to do with that, and then if it's part of my story and I found out my ex all of a sudden wants to frame me, it'd be so disappointing. You know what I mean? So some of us are going to experience some shit like that, and it's unfortunate, but you don't gotta worry about it. You need to experience this for the next chapter. And that's what Spirit really wants you to recognize here. Once that aha clicks in, the energy is going to shift for you, okay? So hang in there, guys. I'm not kidding when I say this energy is not going to be the easiest, but it's what's necessary. And playing fair at the end of the day and doing things right really does matter. Okay. I'll see you guys when I see you at some point, maybe even tomorrow morning for the next 48, something like that. So, yeah. I love you guys so much. We'll catch up soon. Bye, guys. Enjoy your day.